And to say the truth, that was the last time I sat in a pub drinking beer. And he did not even pray for me, but he just started explaining to me what salvation is and how the concept that he gave me of God was so liberating. I looked at him and I asked him, how come people are not coming to Christ if this is what salvation actually is? It's not just all about going to heaven. And because I felt like this truth that I have received from him, it's not something that anybody can refuse. And we stayed there. I think we met as from 2 to around 7 p.m. And when we were meeting, I have a friend, I have a best friend that I call Mother. If we are meeting any guy, we would just chat and describe how this person is. So Mother was wondering, how come today Kiki is not mentioning anything about the meeting? But I was so captivated by what he was telling me about God. And the following morning, when I went to work, I told my friend, do you know, unaweza ona nimeacha job, nimeenda kuhubiri. And she was like, what did the guy that you met tell you? He did not tell me anything, just told me about God. And from there, now we started like, I would want to meet him every time just to explain to me about God and this salvation, because I was receiving something. Something started happening after meeting him that was so deep and so personal and so fulfilling. It filled an emptiness in me. You hear I say that was the last time I drank beer, because I had an emptiness that I wanted to fill beer with clubbing and everything. People are even getting tired of me because of clubbing, a lot of clubbing. After meeting him repeatedly, because now I started booking meetings with him, like every week we would meet. And I realized, after 1 month, I realized I have not even drank. I have not even had a craving. And you see, I was an addict. And I realized it's because of these meetings. Yet, and then another thing, he said that's the time he was starting church. So he told me, when I went to work, I used to work with interns, a lot of interns. I was talking to them and I told them, you know, I'm born again. And that was not the week that I got born again, because I got born again for several weeks before I met him. And they told me, yeah, we know you're born again, but you still drink, because I could still drink with these students. But I told them, no, and they told me, if you're born again, where is your church? Oh, I remembered I don't have a church. And I don't even ask him where he. So I called him and asked him, Daniel, where is your church? He told me, I told you when we met on Sunday that I'm starting a church this coming Sunday. That was within the week when we had met. And I told him, what are the qualifications for someone to join you in church? He told me, nothing, anybody can come to church. So just come. And I started inviting people. Actually, what I told people, I told those interns, I'm starting a church, and the first service is on Sunday. And they started laughing and asking, where is it? I don't even know the location. Do you have instruments? And we started joking. And it's just like something, I had an inward witness. This church is a personal thing to me. And I started taking things personally as that. And yeah, there was no awkward moment. We just felt, because in my whole life, I felt like I've been waiting for this man. I've been waiting for somebody who gives life solution like this. I would tell my friend, I have met a Superman. Like a person, a genius, a Superman who has solutions to every issue. And you know, most of that time my issue was the emotional, because one of the things I used to have anger. And he told me, if I stay with you for 2 months and you're still having these anger issues, just know how to say Diani. So every problem that I came to with, he had a solution that was working like magic. Actually, I started getting lighter, apart from now not drinking. Lighter even emotionally, and all those things. Even my body, I could feel my body is getting lighter, that I'm more active, I'm more happier, and all that. So that's how it started.